Hello friends, this is Sam Zandate, here to talk about my book, Stress, Manageable and Mentionable. In my book, there is one lesson called Heroes. In this lesson, students compare their heroes to themselves, but they have to mention not only good traits of the heroes, but bad traits, and find evidence of why they think these things. The same goes for themselves. They have to find evidence of their good traits and their bad traits. Now, some may argue, like Bill Maher, that superheroes are toxic to society because they make us think that everybody's perfect. I disagree. Heroes, just like any other character in a story, have flaws. And it's these character flaws that you see them overcome and grow as they save other people. There is actually studies shown that students will improve their behavior when influenced by superheroes in the classroom. For example, Stanford actually did an experiment where their test subjects were given the power of flight, and in a computer simulation, of course. And then afterwards, they were taking a survey. The real test, however, was when the test taker dropped some pens. Now, they were recorded on how fast they decided to help the test taker pick up her pens. And compared to the control group, they showed empathetic behavior by going and helping her pick up the pens. Now, it is shown in the classroom as well. When I had superheroes around the classroom, my students actively tried to do better. We had something called the Steven Universe jar. Every time someone did a positive action, I would add a bean in that jar. And they were expected to be like Steven Universe, show compassionate, friendly behavior. And it worked. It's because students want to be good. And when they are encouraged in an environment that they can be, it works. However, that standard can be harmful if they don't realize that even heroes are not perfect. They have flaws that they need to improve on. And my favorite one when doing this exact same lesson with children is, what's Steven's flaw? I had like 10 students raise their hand. He cries a lot. Yeah. And there's lots of evidence for that one. And if you don't know what Steven Universe is, it's a children's TV show. But it's true. Batman, he has trouble letting go his horrible past. Spider-Man, he has trouble overcoming his guilt when it comes to how his family gets involved in his life. You can name any superhero and you could automatically have several flaws pop up in your mind, because they're characters in their own stories and they're not perfect. And to have any interesting story, there has to be flaws to see them grow by. And the same goes for our students. They have flaws just like they have positive traits. And they have to know that just like they're heroes, just because you have negative traits doesn't mean you can't overcome them. And it doesn't mean that they hold you back from being a great person. So my hope is that this is a lesson that can be brought into the classroom, because it could be implemented in so many different ways. Instead of doing it exactly the way I do it, you could use Venn diagrams. Instead of using superheroes, you could use protagonists in the latest books you read throughout the year. Or you could use famous historians or presidents. You can use this lesson in so many different ways. And that's what makes all the lessons so great in my book, Stress, Manageable, and Mentionable, because all these lessons are able to be implemented in the classroom. Now, I'm going to be doing this lesson live with actually a group of students this upcoming Saturday. So be sure to tune in. And I was glad to share this information with you. And I hope that you continue to subscribe and like the videos. And hope you look forward to more videos coming soon. Thank you.